power, the inevitability of death, and the importance of remaining true to one's principles. His Stoic beliefs offered him solace and direction, a beacon of clarity in the tumultuous sea of imperial duties and personal trials. One of the critical tenets of Stoicism that permeates Meditations is the concept of amor fati, the love of fate. Marcus Aurelius repeatedly reminds himself and his readers to embrace whatever life throws at them, understanding that every event, whether seemingly good or bad, is an integral part of a larger rational order. This acceptance of fate does not equate to passivity, but rather to an active engagement with life, taking each moment as an opportunity for growth and virtuous action. Another central theme is the impermanence of life. Marcus Aurelius meditates on the fleeting nature of existence, encouraging a perspective that values the present moment without attachment to the past or anxiety for the future. This Stoic mindfulness is remarkably aligned with modern practices of mindfulness and meditation, underscoring the enduring relevance of his insights. As you read Marcus Aurelius's thoughts and meditations, you will find a companion in your quest for wisdom and inner peace. Though born out of a very different time and place, his reflections speak to the universal human condition. They offer guidance on how to navigate the complexities of life with grace, cultivate inner strength, and maintain a sense of purpose and direction in an ever-changing world. This modern translation of Meditations is designed to be both a faithful rendition of the original text and an accessible guide for today's readers. It captures the essence of Marcus Aurelius's philosophy while presenting it in language that is clear and engaging. Whether you are new to Stoicism or well-versed in its principles, you will find a source of profound wisdom and practical advice in these pages. Book 1. I learned from my grandfather Verus to use good manners and to put restraint on anger. In the famous memory of my father, I have a pattern of modesty and manliness. My mother taught me to be pious and generous, to keep myself not only from evil deeds, but even from evil thoughts, and to live with a simplicity far from customary among the rich. I owe it to my great-grandfather that I did not attend public lectures and discussions, but had good and able teachers at home, and I owe him also the knowledge that for things of this nature, a man should count no expense too great. My tutor taught me not to favour either green or blue at the chariot races, or, in the contests of gladiators, to be a supporter either of light or heavy-armed. He taught me also to endure labour, not to need many things, to serve myself without troubling others, not to intermeddle in the affairs of others, and not easily to listen to slanders against them. Of Diognetus I had the lesson not to busy myself about vain things, not to credit the great professions of such as pretending to work wonders, or of sorcerers about their charms, and their expelling of demons and the like, not to keep quails for fighting or divination, nor to run after such things, to suffer freedom of speech in others, and to apply myself heartily to philosophy. Him also I must thank for my hearing first Bacchius, then Tandisis and Marcianus, that I wrote dialogues in my youth and took a liking to the philosopher's palate and skins, and to the other things which, by the Grecian discipline, belong to that profession. To Rusticus I owe my first apprehensions that my nature needed reform and cure, and that I did not fall into the ambition of the common sophists, either by composing speculative writings or by declaiming harangues of exhortation in public. Further, that I never strove to be admired by ostentation of tremendous patience in an ascetic life, or by display of activity and application, that I gave over the study of rhetoric, poetry, and the graces of language, and that I did not pace my house in my senatorial robes, or practice any similar affectation. I also observed the simplicity of style in his letters, mainly when he wrote to my mother from Sinuessa. I learned from him to be easily appeased, and to be readily reconciled with those who had displeased me or given cause of offence so soon as they inclined to make their peace, to read with care, not to rest satisfied with a slight and superficial knowledge.